Hello everyone, Seth's right here with more Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Echoes of Time. If you recall, we left off here in our home village. My stream is acting funny again, give me a moment here. Just need to refresh my page, I think. Anyway, we left off here where we just finished reassembling all the crystals and then went back to town to save. Hello. I'm not too quiet, you're too quiet. Anyway, we are now heading over to... back to the dungeon. I went and did a few dungeons. I went and did a through the dungeons a bit last night, and got myself a few levels. I'm a little stronger now than I was, and that's the important thing, right? Hello, Intrigue. How are you doing today? I like how the treasure chests still have crap in them. Depact. Where's that last B? There it is. Defeated. Yeah, super moves. So I'm only killing these to get more EXP and to get the orbs that they drop. I will get some bonus to my defenses while I'm here. Oh. And the chance to stun. Like right now, I have a 205 attack on Star and 170 defense against it. And from what I've been reading, that's the stun. Okay, so here we go. Can't be any quieter. My mic is right beside my mouth. So turn up your volume. That's all I can say about that. Fuck. I just fell. Fuck that noise. Alright, so if you recall, we have to take this box here and throw it in the, What? Oh, yeah, these guys. Forgot these little fuckers were here. There we go. Yeah, you little bastards. White dust. Oh, yeah. That brief moment where you sink just far enough to pick something up is pretty cool to me. Alright. These plants were in the first game. The game may actually have been louder. The volume readjusted on the Nintendo 3DS there. Can you let me know if it's better now? Because I just turned it down on the program. It sounds too quiet to me now, though. There we go, we picked them all up. Hello, Toonlong. Yeah, it keeps adjusting itself to be higher again for some fucking reason. Alright. So we gotta go to the upper part of the forest, I think, here. Interrupted your casting. How you like that? Anyway, hello, Toonlong. How's it going? Ah, you did the pizza roll. You got everything you wanted yesterday. What all did you get? It's all charged up and ready to open the door for us again. Oh, that's right, spike traps. Forgot about that. Gotta make it as annoying as possible for us to get through here. Oh, of course I managed to hit one. Alright. If you had no biggie, that's good. Don't like this room at all. But they do give me a bunch of things that I have to open. Or a bunch of orbs, so there's that, I guess. Alright. We did it! Hello, silly. Oh, it heals me full in this room. Interesting. So here you go, be full HP. And MP. Alright, so now that we're back to new areas. Dead moose. Okay. So, let's see, what does this area have to offer that I have not already seen before? In the river. Jellyfish. Dead jellyfish. Spin amoeba. Redstone and whatever. Oh, it's another one of these puzzles. I hate this stuff. Well, let's see if I can find everything in here to kill first before we do any of these puzzles. Okay, so the sign says, try casting magic on me. I can power up your spells and fire them in 4 directions. Okay. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I can appreciate that. Final Fantasy 15, some wireless headphones, Alabama Crimson Tide stuffed socks, and a pair of jeans and candy. But sadly, I also found out my mic that came with the PS4 broke, so I have to get another one. Well, you got a lot of cool things there, so I guess the world's got to have a little bit of take to go with that give, right? A mic for the PS4 shouldn't be too expensive. I don't think one is, anyway. They should just include the mic in the controllers from now on. At least that's what I think. Here's the boss door, so there is a boss in this dungeon. You guys are getting beat up by bees. What the fuck? Well, I can't cast spells on here. That's right. Apparently I am in the water. Water casting, not a thing. My party members just got thrashed by a bunch of bees. That's great. Alright. That worked out. Alright. How are the bees back? I killed the nest. Okay. That was weird. Good job. Were you trying to complete that? Trying to complete this pattern? Is that what we're doing? So what else do we have to do in the area then? There's nothing else there. Let's go explore a bit and check it. That other door is down here. Yeah, time arm. You're gonna get a headset off Amazon next month? Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't really use a headset or a mic with my PS4. I don't really play with anyone else on it except Silly, but we have Discord that we use, so. And then we just play Destiny, so we don't need to communicate for that, right? Fuck you, plant monster. That's what I thought. Well, at least you guys managed to kill it without me. I can trust you guys to do something. Hey, lots of dark orbs and a stunner. And look at that, Long hits level 39. I think he's the highest level party member I have. Yeah, because Sasso's 38 and the others didn't level, so... Heard something spawn. There it is. There we go, we all hit 39 now. We're the best. Okay. There's gotta be a reason it gives me that 4-way shooter in this room, though. Cherry cluster. Sorry, it's a little precarious here. I gotta walk very carefully, or else I'm gonna fall off, especially because the angle of the camera and their attempts to do things on a Z-axis is very difficult to maneuver with like that. It's even pretty difficult to maneuver now. Hey, an elfin bow. Primeval soul. Alright, what's up here? Now we're among the trees in the upper parts. Unknown seed. Oh, it's up here? A nun's habit and a key gem. Okay, so we've got all of that now. Why did some of these monsters sometimes like have little blue flames over that? So you don't get tired at 9:30, you found out? Oh, you don't like getting tired at 9:30. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I wouldn't like that either. Hey, that's what's down there. Well, why can't I just jump down there and get the key then? Whatever. Ah, silly, hit 39. Apparently the max level in this game is 99, but you can only reach it on higher difficulties. Which leads me to believe that there's a chance I may be close to the end of the game. And there's the save crystal, so we are almost to the boss. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Silly got really tired last night around 9:30 or so for some reason, and then he said this morning he woke up at 4 and couldn't get back to sleep, and when he finally was tired enough to get back to sleep, it was time to go to work. Yeah, sleeping outside your schedule generally is can mess you up. Hey, it's this thing again. He looks pretty angry this time around, though. Oh, there goes his hat. Ouch. Oh, he's frozen. Good chance to get back up there and do some hits. Alright, getting away from him. Oh, jumping up on his arm again, smashing his face. Freeze him again, guys. Getting away from him. Nope, nope, that's lasers. So he had 6 hit points left. Ow! I got punched. Get up! You waste precious time here. And defeated. I'm the best. Sweet gem. Black silver. And a protective shell. See anything else to grab in this room? Alright, we did it. looks an awful lot like our village.
One day, a long time ago, something happened that made the crystals start disappearing from the world. One by one they vanished. People began fighting each other to control the few that remained. Our village was one of many that were destroyed in the war. This is where we used to live, all those many years ago. Maybe it looks a little familiar? It's all in ruins now, but at one time, it was just like the other village, the one we built especially for you. I remember the day the world turned upside down. The crystals were disappearing one by one. Chaos and fear reigned, but then, in the middle of everything, that crystal appeared here in our forest. When the end came, it came quickly. We had no chance. It was him, leading his army of weird creatures. As soon as they found our village, they attacked. They could have just asked for it. We would have given it up without a fight. We fought back as well as we could, but we were no soldiers. What did we know about war? They razed our village to the ground. Granddad! Elena!
But Lurkasius, you promised! You said it wouldn't come to this!
No! But the crystal they wanted so badly that they would destroy a village in order to claim it. Well, it was different than the others. It was a crystal core, and it was the last remaining crystal in the world. Yes, it was a crystal, but it had the power to deny everything he tried to create. And not just deny it, but destroy it. As far as he was concerned, it was worse than useless. In the end, he abandoned the crystal core and left the forest, leaving nothing but a lifeless village behind him. Except that it wasn't lifeless. The villagers are still here, even now. You can see them, can't you? You see, when that crystal core appeared, I was transformed. I became immortal, but that's not all. I was given the power to create crystals.
Oh shit, son. Welcome back, Cesare. I never dreamed this would happen. When the crystal core got sucked into you, I didn't know what was gonna happen. But because of that, you can see me and everyone again. Cesare, the power of the core is inside you now. Me and the other villagers, we all died way back then. But I'm just happy that I can talk to you like before. We're your family, Cesare, not just me, but everyone in the village. You know, I think from the very beginning, the crystal core was meant for you. I'm sorry, I never meant to lie to you. All I wanted was to look after you until you were old enough to leave the village and make your own life. After the coming of age ceremony, I thought that day had finally come. But then all this happened. You see, around here, death isn't an ending. It's more like a transformation. The villagers used the power of the crystal core to maintain their appearance so we could raise you. But when it disappeared, everyone returned to their real form. You see, they didn't disappear or go away. Everyone was still here beside you. People have this habit of only believing in what they can see. They fear the things they don't understand. Yet, when those same things help them, they praise them as miracles. But the crystal core is inside you now, and you can see the truth. The real miracle is that in this wide, wide world, millions of years old, you are standing here at this moment. We were given life, and we were given each other. If that isn't a miracle, I don't know what is. You're not alone. Never forget how lucky you are to be part of a world so full of light. Ah, it's an old story now. I hardly believe it myself anymore. Back then, the whole world was as green and alive as its forest. The trees stretched as far as the eyes could see. And everywhere you went, you would find crystals glittering like stars. Oh, it was so beautiful. It was like we lived in a treasure chest. Until, that is, they invented those machines. The scientist called Lurks developed technology to harness the power of crystals. The technology spread like wildfire, and he became famous around the world. The technology made everyone rich. Villagers grew into towns, towns grew into magnificent cities, but the crystals were supported by our civilization were consumed one by one. We cut down the forest and dug into the earth, searching for the crystals we'd grown addicted to. As our lives became easier, our land became more barren. The devastation spread. Even without the catastrophe, the crystals would have run out eventually. The civilization was bound to collapse sooner or later. Well, it's like this. That is to say, how do you say it? Oh, hey, Cesare. It's good to see you again. What's with the long face? Oh, the crystal core showed you how you were abandoned in the woods? Ah, kid, it doesn't matter where you came from or how you got there. Sure, whoever left you there was pretty darn selfish, to say the least. But if it wasn't for them, you would never have been born, would you? So I guess you should be grateful. Even if they were the worst parents in the world. I mean, what they did was unforgivable. Still, water on the bridge, huh? Just be grateful you're alive, forget the deadbeats, and get on with it. That's my philosophy, anyway. Tret, you shouldn't say awful things about his parents. Maybe it's all true, but Cesare must be feeling mighty sensitive right now, eh, Mum? Since when am I your mother? The only people around here are allowed to call me, Mum, are little Ools and Cesare here. Isn't that right, Cesare? You know I love you like my own. Maybe you think you're Cesare's mother and all, but if you ask him, he'll tell you something quite different. I love Cesare just as much as I love my precious boy, Felpy. Yep, you see, honey? Everyone loves Cesare. Wait. But wait up a sec. Cesare calls you Mum, then that makes me Dad! Oh boy, I like the sound of that. Oh, put a sock in it, you silly old gold. That's right, you put a sock in it. I don't want my Cesare getting all confused. These people are weird as shit. Hello, Lord Anthony! Things did just get real. Ah, Cesare, you've come a long way, my lad. But you know, when the crystal core appeared, and when we met you for the first time, I suspected it would come to this in the end. You must realize the truth now, eh? We villagers come from the distant time when the crystals disappeared, and the ancient civilization collapsed. The appearance of the crystal core and the tragedy that befell us all happened 2,000 years ago. We've been here, like this, ever since. But the centuries are finally coming to an end. Cesare, the crystal core chose you. It has entrusted you with a great task. So this happened 2,000 years ago, huh? So... Hey, Cesare, what's up? Hello, Cesare. I guess you now know that I'm way older than you. So I expect to be treated with the respect, admiration, and awe that I deserve. You can call me... Master. You have got to be kidding, you? Call me Master. Oh, you are too funny. It's the rule. The older you are, the more important you are, right? You important? Oh, don't you listen to him, Sasori. We're already dead. Time stopped for us long ago. But Sasori, you're different. You'll never stop growing. You spoiled it. I was totally going to be the boss. Hey, Sasori, you've had quite the adventure, huh? I heard you absorbed the crystal core. Do you feel okay? Does it hurt? I feel stronger than ever. Really? Well, you be careful. That's some serious power you've got inside you now. Sasori is going to be fine. That crystal core exists especially for him. It's made to protect him. It'll never hurt Sasori, ever. It's a perfect match. Yeah, I know. It's just that... Leon, it's bad enough that you're always fussing about Errol, without you babying Sasori as well. I'm not babying anyone. Sheesh. You haven't changed a bit since you were alive. Is the cow here too? Nope, the cow's not here. But yeah, I recognized this village the moment we walked into it. The crystal core appeared so suddenly that day. Who knows why you're the one who ended up with it? But I know one thing for sure. I have a role to play. I've often cursed the day that I became immortal. But now I believe I lived all those years just so I could be here, today. A long time ago, the crystals disappeared from the world. Laquitius identified the cause of the disappearance in a shockwave that came from the future. He built that tower so he could stop the event. It took him centuries and centuries. And now it's finally appeared. That means the event he predicted is about to happen. If he can stop it, then the catastrophe of the past will never occur. His goal is to stop the future from ever happening. But I won't let him get away with it. I have to stop him, to save this world. The event will be powerful enough to change the ancient past. I don't know what it could be, but I do know that it's going to happen right where he built that tower, which means we have to go there. To save our present, we must make sure that whatever must happen, happens. Alright, it's a good time to stop the recording.